People versus Kuhn, case number 235256. Mr. Kuhn, if you come up to the podium, please.
Sierra Coke on behalf of the people.
You able to hear me okay, Mr. Kuhn? Are you able to hear me okay?
I can now.
Okay. Great. This is the date and time set for a sentencing hearing in this case. Mr. Kuhn, you're appearing without a lawyer today, is that correct?
Yes.
You understand that you do have the right to have an attorney?
I'm here on special appearance, so
You understand that you have the right to have an attorney?
I'm here on special appearance, sir.
I know. I'm asking you a question.
And I'm here on special appearance.
Do you understand that you have the right to have an attorney?
I'm here on special appearance.
That's not my question. Are you going to answer my question?
I'm here on special appearance, sir. I understand I made a mistake, and I'm ready to, try to solve this problem.
Are you going to answer my question?
I'm here on special appearance. I'm go ahead and say.
So you're not going to answer my question?
I'm here on special appearance, sir.
Okay. I'm going to have you sit back over there for a minute. We're going to take up your case again. In a little bit, I need to decide how we're going to proceed if you're going to refuse to answer any questions here today. Okay? Nope. You're not handing anything to anybody. You're going to go sit right over there. Okay?
Buckle up, guys. Today we're going into a courtroom exchange that gets tense almost immediately. The judge asks a basic question about the defendant's right to an attorney, but instead of giving a direct answer, he repeatedly invokes special appearance. The judge keeps trying to clarify the issue, yet the same response continues. Finally, the court pauses the exchange and sends him back to wait while deciding how to proceed. That opening sets up the conflict driving the rest of the hearing.
Mr. Kuhn, I'm going to have you come back up to the podium there. Are you able to hear me okay, Mr. Kuhn?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to explain a couple things to you. I have an obligation to ask you certain questions to make sure that you understand what's happening with your case. And that's why I'm asking you whether you understand that you have the right to have an attorney and that you would have the right to have one appointed if you couldn't afford one. I'm just trying to make sure that you understand your rights, and it's my job to explain those rights to you. I'm not asking you to give up any rights. You're not putting yourself in any kind of legal danger by answering these questions. I'm just trying to find out if you understand what your rights are and how we're going to go forward, so that I know that you're knowingly and voluntarily choosing not to have an attorney to represent you. And if you don't answer these questions that I'm asking you, it impedes my ability to proceed with the hearing in the way that I'm required to under the law. You understand that?
How to answer that? All I know is I was told, when I've read and stuff, that I'm here in special appearance.
What do you think that means?
I'm not contracting. If there's no corpus electi, how could there be a crime?
Okay. Do you know what that even means?
There's no injured party.
What you're saying?
If there's no injured party, where's the crime?
Okay. Well, first of all, a jury found you guilty, right?
And that, see, I'm stepping
And they
into
found you guilty of assaulting, resisting, or obstructing two police officers, right? That's what happened.
I'm here on special appearance.
From this point, the judge makes the situation crystal clear. These questions are meant to confirm that the defendant understands his legal rights, not to trap him or force him to surrender them. The defendant, however, relies on arguments about special appearance, contracts, and an injured party. The judge then points back to the guilty verdict, making clear that the case has already moved beyond those arguments. The clash shows both sides have different views of what the hearing requires.
If you continue to refuse to answer my very simple questions just about whether you understand what's happening, and if you continue to just give me that answer, which doesn't make any sense and doesn't have any legal effect, no matter what you read or what other people have told you, then you're impeding my ability to proceed in the way that I need to under the law. And if you continue to do that, my only option is to impose a sanction on you until you do answer my questions. And what that means is that I'm going to find you in direct contempt for impeding the function of the court by refusing to answer very simple questions. And I'm going to put you in jail for 30 days. And if at any point during that jail stay, you decide that you will answer these very simple questions, then we'll come back into court immediately and we'll take care of the sentencing hearing. But those are going to be your options, because I'm not gonna have you just.
Okay, well, thank you for clearing that up.
So it's your choice. You can answer my questions, or you
I would like to have
can
an attorney, but the attorney I had absolutely did nothing.
Okay, we're past that point. What we're here for today is the sentencing hearing, because you've been convicted, you've been found guilty by a jury of your peers. And so we're here for sentencing. So we're not here to talk about what did or didn't happen with your lawyer before. I'm trying to find out if you understand that you have the right to hire your own lawyer, or if you can't afford one, that one will be appointed for you. Do you understand that you have that right?
Yes.
Okay. And you understand that proceeding without a lawyer has certain risks. Do you understand that?
But I obviously can't afford an attorney.
Now the courtroom reaches its most serious turning point. The judge warns that refusing to answer basic procedural questions are preventing the hearing from moving forward, and says continued defiance could lead to direct contempt and 30 days in jail. The defendant gets another chance to respond, but instead raises complaints about his former attorney. The warning has already changed the stakes. What began as a refusal to answer has now become a direct confrontation with the court's authority.
Okay.
And the one I had, again, didn't do a dang thing, because the ticket should have never been split.
Okay. Do you want to
That was my
request?
argument to begin with.
Do you want to request a different attorney to be appointed?
Actually, yes.
You did. Okay. All right. So you did previously qualify. So I find that you continue to qualify for court-appointed attorney. Court is going to appoint one for you, and we'll reset this hearing for my next available date. Okay?
Am I going back to jail, or can I go home?
No, you're going back to jail until we can have the hearing.
I've already had 3 weeks in jail, sir.
And you made that choice by refusing to comply with the pre-sentence process. That was your choice. You're just facing the consequences for your own choices. And if you have people advising you to take this ridiculous stand and make these statements that don't mean anything to the court, they're giving you really bad advice. And they're not the ones paying for that advice, you are. And I think you need to start listening to a lawyer who actually knows something about the law, and not what you read on the internet or what people tell you, because they don't know. And you're taking their advice and you're paying the consequence for their bad advice. They're out doing what they want to do. You're the one who's in here in jail. So I would suggest that you start listening to a real lawyer and not what you read on the internet or what people are telling you who really don't know what they're talking about. So that's the way we're going to proceed. We'll appoint an attorney to represent you at the next hearing, and your bond is going to continue to be revoked until that time. What's that?
And when will that be?
As soon as I can get it on the schedule, probably about 2 weeks. So, any?
No, I'll let Mr. Thompson know that he was a side counsel, so we can get somebody in there quickly.
All right, that's all for this hearing today.
Like the video and subscribe for more real courtroom moments.
The final section brings the consequences into focus. The judge decides that an attorney should be appointed and the sentencing hearing will be reset, but the defendant asks whether he can go home. The answer is no. He will return to jail until the next hearing. The judge also warns him against relying on bad legal advice from the internet and urges him to listen to qualified counsel. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.